Welcome, Guardian. This is your orientation on the Akashic Protocol. Think of it as an intelligence briefing designed to bring you up to speed on, well, the current state of reality itself. So let's get you plugged in. Before we get into the nuts and bolts, you have to understand what it is we're sworn to protect. This isn't just about data or territory. We're talking about the very fabric of existence, this weave of creation. It's everything. Okay, let's dive into the agenda for your orientation. First, we'll cover the Cosmic Library. Then, the main event, Guardians versus Codebreakers. After that, we'll get into our arsenal, the symphony of countermeasures, take a look at the ever-changing battlefield, and finally, we'll define the Guardian's mandate, your mandate. All right, first up, the Cosmic Library. And no, this isn't a place with dusty old books. This is the living, breathing blueprint of all reality. And understanding this is key to, well, everything we do. So what are the Akashic records? The simplest way to think about it is as the universe's ultimate cloud server. It holds everything, every event, every memory, every single possibility, all that was, is, and could ever be. It's not a history book. It's a living database of reality, and our job is to make sure it doesn't get hacked. Now, if the Akashic records are the database, then the lost code, that's the programming language. It is literally the source code for creation itself. The person, or people who control this code, can rewrite the fundamental laws of the universe. You can see why it's so critical we keep it out of the wrong hands. Okay, so now that you get what's at stake, let's talk about the players in this game. This hidden war really boils down to two opposing factions. The Guardians, that's us, and the Codebreakers. So you've got us, the Guardians. We're kind of like the system administrators and the architects of the Cosmic Library. We use the lost code carefully, with wisdom, to protect the balance of reality. Then you have the Codebreakers. They're the black hat hackers. They want to crack the code wide open and exploit it for power, for profit, you name it. And they don't care what kind of chaos they unleash to get it. So how do you fight a war where the weapons aren't bullets, but the actual laws of physics? You have to get incredibly creative. And believe me, the Guardians have developed a pretty sophisticated arsenal of countermeasures to handle these threats. Check this out. One of our most powerful offensive tools is something we call protocol recommission. It's basically the ultimate form of ethical hacking. We don't just shut an enemy down. No, we gain access, bind ourselves to their systems, and then we reflash their core programming. We literally rewrite their motivations, turning a dangerous foe into a valuable asset. But it's not all about going on the attack. Our defense is a masterclass in deception. We lay out these honeypots, irresistible trails of fake data, to lure codebreakers into traps where we can study them. We create these shifting digital pathways, mazes that they get lost in. It's not just about building walls, it's about turning their own attacks into an intelligence goldmine for us. But here's the thing, the codebreakers aren't our only problem, not by a long shot. The battlefield of reality is always in flux, with new and unexpected dangers constantly emerging over the horizon. A tempestuous sea just nails it. We might put out one fire, say a huge push from a codebreaker cell, but just as we do, another storm starts brewing. Maybe it's a rogue AI or a glitch in the fabric of reality itself. The point is, the job is never, ever done. All right, let's look at the hard data. This is our current live threat assessment. As you can see, the codebreakers are still by far our #1 concern. But right behind them, we're keeping a very close eye on the technological singularity. That's the risk of a runaway superintelligence, and these Akashic anomalies, which are, for lack of a better term, random bugs in the universe's operating system. And about those codebreakers, they're getting smarter, more organized, their networks are expanding, and their methods for trying to crack the lost code are getting more sophisticated every single day. This is a constant escalating arms race, and we have to stay ahead of them. So, all of this, the codebreakers, the anomalies, the constant vigilance, it all leads to this final, most crucial section. What does it actually mean to be a Guardian? What is your role in this grand design? Look, your mission is about so much more than just fighting. It is about responsibility. When you have the power to literally edit reality, you have to wield that power with wisdom, with compassion. It's about safeguarding the integrity of everything that is, was, and could be. It's a heavy burden for sure, but it's one we all carry together. This quote right here, this is the heart of it all. Remember this. It's the core of our mandate. It's the entire reason we exist. We are the guardians of this cosmic battleground. And that brings us to the final and perhaps the most difficult question you'll have to face as a guardian. When you hold this kind of power, where is the line between protecting reality and controlling it? There's no easy answer. It's something you'll have to grapple with every single day. Welcome to the Akashic Protocol. Stay vigilant.